Misty, my name's Emily, and I just wanted to thank you for your video on the 6th grader you observed. I'm always intrigued by middle schoolers. Maybe it's because that's the age group that I want to work with, but their brains seem to operate like kids, but also like teenagers, but also like little young adults. It's that weird, like, in the middle mix. I don't ever know. But your question was, like, regarding the student, how to get him calmed down so that you can get him back in the classroom so he doesn't miss stuff. So, like, branching off of that, my question for you is, like, how often does this happen? Like, is he missing, like, he's already missing stuff because of the disabilities. Like, he's being pulled out already, and then when he's in the classroom, from what you seem to be saying, he gets frustrated and flustered and then just runs and flees and just doesn't want to do the work or has an outburst or whatever. So, like, my question is, like, how long has that been going on? And then the other thing that I thought about towards the end was with his behavior, and although you said he had become more confident in his classroom setting, probably because of his peers, like, finally accepting him and finally seeing him as, like, one of the family, the classroom family. But like you said at the beginning, that he had recently been diagnosed with multiple disabilities, and I'm wondering how recently that was, because I know from experience when a kid is diagnosed with an additional disability or with multiple disabilities, like, it's a lot for a little kid to handle. Even a 6th grader, it's a lot for them to handle. So for them to have to deal with that, also with the transition of you're going from, like, elementary school to, like, the middle school age, like, that's hard in itself. And then having to navigate, like, classroom and social relationships and school stuff, and it's just a lot on a kid. So my question was, like, 1, how long has this been happening? 2, how recently was he diagnosed? And, like, how much how much work he's actually missing. But what I found, like, really, not as, like, so much a relief, but you do have the support from his IEP and his mom, like, parental involvement. Like, that is, the family unit is so important with students who have disabilities. I'm coming to find out because of this class. But, like, it's so great that the mom is supportive and wants to be involved and wants to just give her child a good experience in school and prepare him for the future, for transitioning into high school and after high school, and even from 6th grade to 7th grade. Like, little grade transitions are so important in the kids' lives. So I think like, going from 1, how to get him not to lose, like, how not to lose his temper, how to get him to not lose his temper, how to get him calmed down and back in the classroom, and how to, like, prepare him for the future. I think the big picture here is what I refer to as the long game. A lot of the times students, I mean, speaking even for myself, like, if I open a course on Blackboard and I immediately start looking at all of the assignments that are due for the whole semester, I freak out. I don't know about you, but I freak out. So just getting them to see the long game and not focus so much on, like, oh my gosh, all of this stuff has to be done, like, I have to understand this right now, but, like, okay, you have to understand this in the grand scheme of things, and, like, putting the emphasis of what he's learning, like, you said he likes nature, like, maybe incorporate that would be a really good resource or a really good modification. I don't know, you know what I mean. But the long game, I think, is going to be the crucial element of getting him back into the class and involved, and because you said he has goals. So I think reminding him of that is super important. So I hope that this gave you some ideas or spurred some new questions, new thoughts. So thanks.